So we should like set the Christmas vibe, the tone, if you will.
Okay.
Can you give us like a little Mariah tone, George?
How was that?
That's really good, George. That's really good.
You said it like a mom who had to be proud of her kid for doing like the worst cartwheel ever.
No, it really sounded good though. Well done. You can carry a tune.
Thank you. You have to do a real just back of the throat breathiness there.
Man, she's everything.
Do you want to give it a go or?
No.
Okay,
You know.
that's your Christmas gift to all of us. Is
Maybe
you not
4
singing.
eggnogs in. We might, but I'm not now. What was that? The 90s? Like the 90s Christmas?
Sure.
I saw something on Instagram. It was a video, like from a home camera, like the old school home camera.
Yeah.
Like at a local mall. Like that's all it was. It was just like a B-roll of like the mall in like 1994. And it just takes you back. Like there's just something about the 90s, you know?
I think we could admit Christmas was more special back then.
I really think so. Is that age or is that culture?
I think both, but also in the digital age, you just lose something. When you're just like clicking add to cart, it just shows up. There's something about going to a physical place and choosing the item and seeing the excitement as a kid.
Yep. And you got, tacky sweaters that were actually not tacky then. That was the style.
Now they're back in trend. I can see you're wearing one.
Snow days. This isn't a tacky stupid.
I just wanted to see if you'd go with me on that.
Unbelievable.
It's a great sweater.
Did y'all ever have snow days up where you were
Oh,
in the
Massachusetts.
north? In the north, sir.
Yeah, in Boston, a snow day. I remember watching the morning, news.
But y'all
and
would get them really?
to see your
Because
school show up.
Is that real though? Because usually up north you don't get snow days because it's just part of the world.
It'd have to be like a nor'easter, a blizzard, like something that was, you'd look outside going,
Bad.
we're not going to be able to shovel this in time to get up the car out.
Okay, wow, yeah.
And they don't have a lot of garages up north. It was a lot of just driveways.
Yes.
So your car is just under snow. If buses can't get to you, party's over.
Done so, yeah. Yeah, we got out of school a lot here in Nashville. Yeah. And it was great. But I did love, remember Fox Family, that channel?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
You just triggered something for me.
I know.
Core memory.
Man, those were the days. But the Christmas movies would always be playing on TV. Still are. That's where I go back to my old school cable. That's where cable comes in. Comcast doesn't leave you hanging on Christmas. You can turn to AMC.
You might as well have said, we TiVo all the Christmas movies.
TiVo.
That was impressive.
Anyways, but Christmas movies.
Do you watch the classics with the kids? Like, do they still like it, or do they want to watch the modern?
They want to watch the modern, but I do make them watch a couple of like just the classics.
Have they ever watched a movie 4:3 ratio versus the 16:9?
I'm not sure the measurements you speak of.
Well, like a square TV style movie versus a widescreen movie.
Aren't they all on the same screen now?
Never mind. Never mind.
Do they shorten the screen?
Some of us didn't take a film class and it shows.
Do they?
Know your ratios.
Okay, but my question is for real. Will there be...
They expand it for TV these days.
So how will you know?
You wouldn't unless...
You can see it and you're like,
brilliant.
That was expanded. Wow, George, you're so smart. It's unbelievable. I think I am fully in the spirit. And you know what? I got you a little something, George.
You would not believe this. I did too.
What? In the same
In a very similar bag, different color.
Okay, shall we exchange?
We also shop for the $1 bag at Target.
I know.
Love that for you. Okay, let's exchange gifts.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you so much. You could have reached a little further, but it's fine. All right, you go first.
All right.
You know what it is.
Oh, wow. A light bowl for my toilets. Thank you, George.
One of the all-time best gifts you can give someone.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna introduce this to the cruises, and I'm gonna be just okay.
8
and you
colors.
Wow, what color do you choose?
I prefer a light blue. It feels clean.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, green toilet. That's weird. Red toilet. Danger. Yellow. We're letting that mellow.
Caution.
So I think a nice light blue, not an aggressive
yellow,
blue.
Yeah, orange is too much like the... Okay, I may go purple. Purple seems a little
Purple's
fun.
actually a safe color.
Yeah, it feels right. All right, thank you,
Enjoy
George.
it.
I so appreciate that.
I hope that blesses you.
It does. Thank you.
No, can I tell you though, recently ours broke. And now in the middle of the night, it's tumultuous.
I'm like figuring out...
I mean, you're stumbling through... Because I don't like turn lights on in the middle of the night. Waking up people.
Do you not have like street lights that are coming through like some level, some window? No?
No street light. Everything's closed off. I don't want none of that coming in.
All right.
What did Rachel get me? A woofie. Oh my gosh.
For your high maintenance dogs.
The thing I didn't know existed and didn't know I needed. So you clip it to any phone, you add a treat to it, so the dog looks directly at the lens for all photos. That is actually something I will be using more than I would care to admit. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I feel so known. And they donate a percentage of the sale to local animal shelters.
Aww.
They don't say what percent, they just say 8%. And I appreciate that, Woofie, that they're honest while being vague.
0.002%. We don't know.